Hey guys, it's Xenith here, and welcome to another Gunpla update, where I'm going to talk about the kits that I have finished over the last month, the kits that I have acquired, and you get to vote on the next kit that I build. So let's start off with the new kits, since I'm sure that's what most people here are interested to see. First off, we have the Zaku 2 Real Grade. The Zaku 2 is probably my favourite suit that I've seen in the series so far. I've already built 2 of the high grades, so of course I had to get the real grade as well. I've never done a real grade before, and I hear they can be quite fiddly, so I'm interested to see how it goes. I've been told that the inner frame of this kit is quite fragile, so hopefully that won't cause any problems. Next is probably the most exciting one. This is the Master Grade RX-0 Banshee version Katoki. This is a really crazy looking kit, and it's definitely going to be a step or 3 above the last Master Grade that I did. I can't tell if it has more or less stickers than my last Master Grade, but regardless, there are a hell of a lot of stickers here, or water decals, if there's a difference. I don't actually know what a water decal is compared to a sticker. Please let me know. Another little concern of mine is that most of the plastic in this kit is black. And if you've watched any of my previous Gunpla streams, you know that occasionally a piece of plastic does fall on the floor, and I have quite a dark carpet, so hopefully that doesn't happen, because if some of this black plastic falls on the floor, it's going to be pretty hard to find. Either way, this is a really cool looking kit. I really like how parts of it moved to reveal the orange inside. I don't really know what the term is to describe that, but I think it is really cool. I'm very interested to see how the actual mechanism of that works, how these parts actually move. Next up is the Gun Cannon High Grade. I got this to complete my set of the original 3 Federation mobile suits from 0079, unless you count the G-Fighter. I started this already when I got it on Christmas, and I'll probably finish it before we start the next kit. This is a kit that I actually got today at the time of recording. I'd been putting off buying an SD Gundam for quite a while, but I was in Forbidden Planet earlier, and the only thing that seemed reasonably priced was the SD Gundam kit, so I got this set of 3, which is titled Gundam Commanders, I believe. Most of the plastic in these is clear, but luckily I have a pretty decent pair of dual-bladed Tamiyas, which should hopefully cut through it quite nicely. Otherwise, I'm going to be regretting this purchase. I'll be doing this set in my own time. Maybe I'll show it off in the next Gunpla update, but I don't think that this SD Gundam thing is anything crazy. Maybe I'll live stream my build of one of them, I don't know. If you want to see me build some SD Gundam, I'm very happy to, it's just I don't really like the look of them that much. No judging to people who actually do like the SD Gundam though. There's stuff to like about them and there's stuff to dislike about them. Finally, we have the RX-178 Gundam Mark II with Titan colours. I really liked the look of this suit in Zeta, particularly the Titan colours, so I just had to get it. I haven't gone that far into Zeta yet, but I hope we get more suits with cool colours like this, because it is a very cool colour scheme, if you ask me. So these 2 kits are what you'll be voting for, the Real Grade Zaku 2 and the version Katoki Banshee. I'm not including the high grades because they're nothing new to me, and these 2 will probably be much more interesting for you to watch me build. The link to vote is in the description. I will livestream myself building whichever kit wins the vote on the 23rd of February. I probably won't be streaming the entire build, especially not the Banshee, but I will definitely stream a significant amount of it. I can't wait to see which one wins the vote. Now on to the stuff that I've actually done. If you watched the last Gunpla update, you may be wondering how I got on with the kits that I showed you last time. For those who didn't watch the last update, the kits that I got was the Zgok, the Gun Tank High Grade, both high grades, and of course the Master Grade Strike Rouge Autori. And that was my first ever Master Grade. So I finished all of them, finally, after all these months, and I've got quite a lot to say about them. So to start off with the high grades, the first one that I did was the Zgok. It was surprisingly fun to build. A little tedious and repetitive in the arms and legs, but nothing I didn't sign up for. It turned out really well, I think. I'm actually really happy with this one. I like the plastic on this kit, the colour and the texture look fantastic, and they really fit the Zgok really well. I can definitely see myself building another one of the Zgok kits in the future, possibly the real grade with Char's colours, but there was also this P Bandai one that I saw, which looks very nice. When it comes to the Zgok, I like the original colours the best. I think it fits the suit better, considering the Zgok is designed to be used underwater. Next up is the Gun Tank High Grade. I really enjoyed building this kit. It was very different since it doesn't have legs. Unfortunately, it fell off the shelf before I started filming this video, so I can only show you it with one of the arms broken. I'm planning on fixing it with a brass rod, but the kit was only £10, so it would probably be cheaper to buy a new one, but I think it's a good excuse to learn how to fix these kinds of breakages and get the tools to do it. The kit was very easy to build. There really aren't that many parts to it. It only took me 2 sessions to finish it. Finally, we have the Master Grade Strike Rouge Atori. This was a really cool build, and I definitely learned a lot from it. Like I said earlier, this was my first ever Master Grade kit, so it was quite intimidating going into it and seeing how many runners there are. But it really wasn't as bad as I was expecting. The instructions are much better laid out than high grades, and it really helps that it tells you which runners to use for each part. After building this, it'll be very hard to go back to the smaller kits. The scale of these Master Grades is so much better in my opinion. Even though this is a lot more detailed than the high grades, it didn't really feel much more difficult because the pieces aren't actually that small. It just took a lot longer to build than a high grade. The model itself is absolutely gorgeous. I wanted this one the moment I saw it, and I'm very happy with how it turned out. The colours are really nice, although not as pink as the art on the box shows. The Atori, the jet on the back, is really cool. I like how it connects to it. It really makes the suit look massive, and it works super well with the stand for aerial poses. I love all the stickers that came with it, but of course with this being my first time doing something like this, the stickers didn't turn out perfectly. Particularly the scratch-on ones. I'll definitely have to use masking tape next time because trying to hold these steady with tweezers is just asking for damage. The missiles under the wings came in grey with no stickers, so I had to use Sharpie creative markers, like I mentioned in the last video. It turned out pretty good in my opinion. A few imperfections, but nothing really that bad unless you look really closely. I think that's all I have to tell you guys. Don't forget to vote on the next kit. I really can't wait to get started on one of these. Once we finish these kits, I'd love to do more Master Grades. Like I mentioned earlier, I think that the Master Grades really are just so much better than the high grades, just because of the scale especially. I'm very close to my next YouTube payment. Big thanks to King DJ for contributing so much money to my YouTube payments. He's probably the main reason why I'm actually getting these things still. So please leave some suggestions in the comments for what kits I should get in the future. As usual, I do spend my YouTube money on Gunpla stuff because I think it's a great way to bring more content back to the channel, and I'm pretty sure that you guys enjoy these things as well. And even if you don't, I enjoy them. I love building these things. I love learning about Gunpla and building my skills up with these things. I think that it's a really great hobby to get into, even though I'm probably not as dedicated as some other Gunpla YouTubers. I mean, I've got other things in my life, the piano especially, you know all about it, but still, I'm really enjoying this, and I think it's a good way to spend my YouTube money. Anyways, back onto the kits that I would like to get in the future. I do actually have a few in mind. They're all on your screen right now. The Vidar, or however you pronounce that, Vidar, I think would work really well next to my Strike Rouge Atori and my Banshee, since the colours go really well together. You know, orange, blue, pink and white all go quite well with blue. So I think it would be a really nice kit to have, you know, between those two on the shelf. I think it would work really nicely. And that's also a new kit as well. It's not out yet. It comes out in late May or June. I can't remember when it comes out, but it comes out at some point in the future. There's also the Requiem for Vengeance kits for the Netflix show or movie. I haven't seen that thing, and I don't really have much interest in watching it, but I do like the Zaku that it comes with. There's also the Gundam EX, which also looks very nice. But I was thinking maybe we could get those, you know, they're 18 quid each. If you guys want to see me build those, I'm very happy to get them. I'll happily spend my own money on those because I think they would be a very nice thing to have, and an interesting pair of kits to go through. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you would like to see me do the Requiem for Vengeance kits. These aren't the only options, of course. I mean, there's plenty of kits out there that I probably haven't even seen, so if you've got any suggestions, please feel free to leave a comment. I really am interested in knowing what you guys want to see me build. And it would give me more incentive to actually do the live streams, because I was planning on doing more live streams for my previous kits, but I didn't end up streaming any of them. So hopefully we'll do well on the 23rd of February, which is the next stream, if you've already forgotten. So hopefully one of these kits we will be building in the next stream, which will be very, very exciting. If I'm going to make any predictions, I'm pretty sure it's probably going to be this one that wins, because, I mean, come on, it's a Master Grade. version Kotoki. But still, who knows? Maybe you guys will surprise me and you'll actually want the Zaku, my favourite mobile suit at the moment at least. But either way, I think that's all I have to say for this Gunpla update. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.